Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Vinny's Take. It's been a while. Not a lot has been happening in football. I hope, however, in the meantime, you guys watched my other videos, my streams for Sack to the Future, or my interview with Amy Tangle from last week. I have something to talk about today, though. Recently, there's been a lot of news going around over the George Floyd death, and I'm not going to get into that, and I'm not going to get into politics concerning that. I want to talk about how it relates to sports, especially the sport I love, the NFL. A couple occurrences occurred this week. A couple things happened this week that brought the Colin Kaepernick protest back into perspective. One being Drew Brees' comments about standing for the national anthem and how he would never disrespect the flag. That's his opinion. That's his right. However, teammates and other NFL players spoke out in fervor against it, including retired NFL legend Shannon Sharpe, who actually suggested that perhaps it was time for Drew Brees to retire, that he had lost the locker room. Drew Brees came out the next day and apologized. Michael Thomas, his wide receiver, and one of the most vocal critics the day before, accepted Brees' apology. However, others did not, so Brees made a video, once again apologizing. President Trump then sent a tweet out saying he shouldn't have, and Drew Brees tried to squash it all by saying it's not about the flag. The protests were not about the flag. Well, some people disagree. Some people say that their protest was done at the wrong time in life during the national anthem, and that it divided people even further. Those on the side in favor of the protest say that those who are against it just don't get it. They don't understand what they're protesting for. And like I said, I'm not going to really get into what the protests are about. What I'm here to do is talk about how it's affecting sports. Today, let me see if I can find, no, I can't find it. I scrolled past it. Adrian Peterson of the Washington Redskins got out and said that he plans to protest to kneel for the national anthem again this year, as well as other NFL players are going to be joining him. Some have suggested that perhaps the NFL needs to do away with the national anthem just to end the controversy altogether. No, I don't agree with that either. I think that Adrian Peterson, Colin Kaepernick, whoever wants to have a protest, wants to have something, should. But they need to pick a time that is not going to cause division. The national anthem causes division because you have people who are so adamantly for it and so adamantly for the protest that you are actually ending up ruining your cause. You actually end up with people arguing over the national anthem and completely forgetting what the original protest was all about. And that has destroyed your original narrative. Now, personally, I think Colin Kaepernick was the wrong person to start that message, as he had lost his starting job and actually came off looking more like a spoiled brat than he did as the person to lead the march, lead the fight against injustice, police brutality. Maybe Adrian Peterson is the right person to do it. Maybe Adrian Peterson can use the platform that he has as one of the all-time greats who still, in his 30s, gets the job done with the Redskins. Maybe it's time for someone like him to step up and use the platform that he has been given for better. But I implore NFL players, the national anthem is the wrong time to do it. Once again, why? It's not because we think, or it's not because you are disrespecting the flag, but some people think you are. Half the country believes you are disrespecting the flag and the service members who fought for it. They don't bother to look into the real story that Colin Kaepernick actually started his protest by sitting on the bench, and it was actually a service member, I believe a Navy service member, who contacted Kaepernick, met with him, and they came up with the kneeling. The kneeling was supposed to be respectful, but people still did not see that. All they see was that it was occurring during the national anthem, and the tradition is that you remove your caps, you remove your hats, you put your hand over your heart, and you stay silent. I've taught my kids to stay silent. to stand at attention, even in our own house. When the national anthem comes on during the Super Bowl, my entire Super Bowl party stands because they see me and my wife do it, and they stand beside us. And that's what the national anthem means to us. I would never take a knee, but I will take a knee for God, and I will take a knee in support of anybody who has the right cause at the right time. And if I believe in your cause and I believe it's the right time, I will join in solidarity with you, hand in hand, arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder. I don't care. I will be there for you. So I implore Adrian Peterson, I implore any NFL player who wants to, whether it's Drew Brees or if they do bring Colin Kaepernick back, please, let's find another vehicle, another method to do this. But that's my take. What's yours? I'm Vinny Vincent. And as always, God bless America.